What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of you have been asking me on Instagram and on YouTube, how did I get 67 design mount into my Can-Am for my GoPro and for my phone? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you guys, and honestly, hands down, this is the best mounting system on the market that you could get for any of your vehicles with any option that you need. So stay tuned.
So for the Jeep, they actually make a vehicle-specific kit, which is their 55 series rail mount, which is great, and I love it. And so I want to have something in the Can-Am. So at first I was actually thinking about doing a rail mount, but I decided that I was going to switch things up, try out this base plate, which is literally mounts up to whatever you want to mount it on, and you get the plate that backs it. Screws go in from the bottom. So for the Can-Am, really, there's a million places you can mount this to. You can actually even mount it right here in the center. Bring your phone or tablet right over your dash. You can do it sideways right over your dash when you're not using your phone or whatnot. You could always swap out the head and install a GoPro mount, which is basically would allow you to run your GoPro in various positions, whether you want to record yourself driving, your passenger reaction when you go through the air, or if you want to have a point of view. That was kind of my initial idea, is to kind of have it right here. Then I kind of swapped around and I figured I could have it here in a way of not getting in front of the shifter. I could even actually have my wife be able to use the navigation on my phone while I'm driving. But so those were my two original thoughts. I don't want to look down at my phone all the time. I want to be able to see it right at a glance, and this is kind of like totally in your face for me. So I ended up coming up with the spot right here. I could do vertically, horizontally, whichever way, and there is nothing underneath this panel, so I could actually just drill straight through, put the screws in from the bottom, get it all nice and tight, make it super simple, and done. If you are gonna do a shorter arm, you could totally do it here or here. I mean, sky's the limit. Honestly, you can mount it anywhere. This is the best part about this, and it's gonna be solid. So I am gonna whip out my Sharpie. That sounded terrible. I am gonna mark the location of where I am drilling right here in order to put the base plate from underneath. All right, so I have my 3 holes marked, and I am just gonna be straight drilling it through right from the top. And if you are doing what I'm doing, just make sure, because there is a factory wire harness nearby, so just kind of don't go too deep. Seriously, I gotta stop. Make sure it all lines up, and awesome, it does. So I got the first screw through the bottom with a plate, and just looking through these holes, I kind of aligned the plate. I got the first one in with an Allen wrench, but I am leaving it loose so I could adjust it to where I need to once I put the other screws through. All right, that's solid. So the way that I was tightening it is from underneath with this little guy. Otherwise, if you're trying to get in there with an Allen wrench, it's really not going to work. Ask me how I know. I think something like this works perfectly. Now you got to keep in mind, even if you do a rail, even if you do a base like this, plastic is always going to flex. So you have to keep that in mind, and I did, and thus is the reason why I have this. I have the arm laying up against the plastic so that it doesn't shake because of obviously the plastic. So now I could just flop my phone on there. I can still click the override button, which is right here. All right, so the phone is all mounted up, and here is where I decided to put my GoPro. I am using the mirror bracket that comes down, and I think that is kind of awesome right here, because number one, it's completely solid because it's on a metal frame. Number two, I can arrange the GoPro any way that I need to. If I wanted to be filming on the side, the passenger, or even doing a vlog of myself, I could point the camera right at myself. This works out absolutely awesome. Once you tighten this up, it is 100% solid.
So as far as the phone holder goes, I decided to go with a MagMount G3. Now they do have universal mount for it that clamps your phone in, but the MagMount is more than capable of holding the phone in place regardless of what you go through, whoops or anything. And I basically tested it at the dunes and it is solid. I love the fact that you can just flop your phone on there and go. No slipping or any issues whatsoever. You plant your phone on there and it stays on there. Now, if you're looking to mount the base to your cage, they also have tube clamps available for that. So as far as the GoPro mount goes, I am very happy with the location and the way it performs, and you can see it for yourself. So I love the 67 Design mount system so much that I actually became an affiliate with them. So if you guys are looking to purchase anything 67 Designs, it would definitely help me out. If you use my link in the description, I would really appreciate it, as it'll help me grow my channel and provide more content for you guys. And honestly, if I didn't love the product, I wouldn't put it on my channel. And in the next couple of days, I will be posting a full review and installation video on the rail system for the Jeep from 67 Designs, and it is also awesome. So if you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button, smash that subscribe button with the notification bell to get notified when I post new videos like the next video on the Jeep. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out my Instagram, and I will see you in the next video. Later, guys.